Well, the debate might be on, but this is certain. The India US trade ties have just hit turbulent waters. In a stunning move, President Donald Trump has imposed an additional 25% tariff on Indian goods that we all know, and this tariff has now gone up to 50%, the total tariff that is there. And the reason that has been cited is simply India's purchase of Russian oil. At least that's what Donald Trump is saying. Now, this 50% tariff has put India at par with Brazil, and it's above even China. The question here is, why so? Is India being unfairly singled out, or is there more than what meets the eye? India says its oil imports are driven by market needs and energy security for 1.4 billion people. It's a balancing act between Russia and the West, one New Delhi has managed so far. But Trump's moves raise different questions. Let's break it down point-wise. Point number one, what triggered this sudden tariff escalation? Well, many say it's not just oil, but optics too. A president eyeing the Nobel Peace Prize may be using India as leverage to push Moscow and Beijing back to the negotiating table. Point number two is India's refusal to acknowledge Trump's role in India-Pakistan ceasefire. Remember the Operation Sindoor. Is that the reason? Well, some observers suggest that India's denial of US, especially Trump's role in halting Operation Sindoor against Pakistan, is the reason why Trump is angry. Remember, Trump has claimed it time and again, possibly over 25 times or more now, that he brokered a peace deal between India and Pakistan. Point number three, why no action against China, the top buyer of Russian oil? Trump admits China buys more Russian oil than India, yet no immediate penalty. Is China too big to be punished, or is Trump waiting for the right moment?
China is facing potential secondary sanctions for Russian oil. Them having that tariff or sanction rather or not hinges on what going forward?
It may happen. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you yet, but we did it with India. We're doing it probably with a couple of others. One of them could be China, yes.
You hear Donald Trump here, he almost had momentary lapse of reason and knowledge when he said that he has no knowledge about China buying oil from Russia. Point number four, should India now ditch Russia to appease the West? That's what Washington might want, but India has long followed a policy of strategic autonomy. Can it afford to abandon a reliable energy partner? Also, with the dates being finalized for Russian President Vladimir Putin's visit to India and NSA Ajit Doval's visit to Moscow as of now, as we speak, it in itself speaks volumes. Clearly, oil is from Russia with love, and it's not over just now. Point number five, is this about oil at all, or is it about influence? Some insiders say the tariffs are a warning shot to Russia and China, with India caught in the crossfire. Trump confirmed that talks with Moscow have restarted. Could India be the pressure valve Washington needed? With the tariffs kicking in on August 27th and a US trade delegation headed to India just before, the coming weeks could shape the next chapter in India-US relationships. Will New Delhi bend or hold its ground? We will wait and watch. We leave you with what Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi said following the doubling of the tariffs from the United States.
हमारे लिए अपने किसानों का हित सर्वोच्च प्राथमिकता है। भारत अपने किसानों के, पशुपालकों के और मछुआरे भाई बहनों के हितों के साथ कभी भी समझौता नहीं करेगा। और मैं जानता हूं व्यक्तिगत रूप से मुझे बहुत बड़ी कीमत चुकानी पड़ेगी, लेकिन मैं इसके लिए तैयार हूं। मेरे देश के किसानों के लिए, मेरे देश के मछुआरों के लिए, मेरे देश के पशुपालकों के लिए आज भारत तैयार है।
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.